Hi friends, thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. I ended up making this beautiful orchid while I was free form crocheting. I am putting together a very nice, like, wildlifey vibed cardigan inspired by Irish crocheting. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you how to make this. I'm using a 3.3mm crochet hook. I've got 2 shades of red yarn. I'm going to use a different shade for the stem of the orchid and the same shade of red for the 2 orchid pieces. So let's get into it. To start off with, I'm just going to go ahead, secure my yarn like this, and I'm going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Gonna go into the first chain and I'm gonna single crochet into it. You can slip stitch if you wish to. Chain 1, and I'm going to place around 15 single crochets in this space here. When you reach the end, slip stitch into the first chain like this. Chain 1, and we are going to single crochet in all of these chains all the way around. When we reach the end, slip stitch into the first space. So work should be looking a little bit like this. Now chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. And we are going to slip stitch in the space right next to the chain 10. Like that. Now, the bottom 2 petals of the orchid need to be a little bit bigger, a little bit more spaced. So we are going to slip stitch into the next chain, slip stitch into the next chain once again, slip stitch into the next chain again, just to leave a little bit of a space between the petals. Chain 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slip stitch into the next chain from the chain 10, like that, and now slip stitch into the next chain, slip stitch into the next chain again. So we're only doing 2 this time, we're not doing 3, so the space is going to be a little bit smaller for the 3 petals above. Chain 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slip stitch right next to the chain 10, slip stitch into the next chain, slip stitch into the next chain again, and chain 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and as you guessed it, slip stitch right next to the chain. So we've now got our top 3 petals, we've got one on the bottom, we need to put another one here. We are going to slip stitch into the next chain, slip stitch into the next chain, and slip stitch into the next chain again, because this gap needs to match up with the first petal that we started. Chain 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slip stitch into the next chain. We've got our petal spaces ready now. So what we're going to do is we are going to single crochet all the way up until we reach the first petal, and we're going to work into that. Now, to start the first petal, we're going to single crochet 4 into the petal. So 2, 3, 4, 2 half double crochet, 1, 2, 2 double crochet, 1, 2. We're going to repeat this exact same thing on the other side. So that was 2 double crochet, 2 half double crochet, 4 single crochet, 2, 3, 4. Now we are going to single crochet right in the middle of these 2 petals. So we're going to skip that first chain, go into the second chain, single crochet, go directly into the second petal and single crochet 4. We are repeating the same pattern inside all of these petals. 2 half double crochet, 2 double crochet, and the same thing on the opposite side. So 2 double crochet, 2 half double crochet, 4 single crochet, and just one more. We are going to single crochet in the center between the 2 petals and go directly into the next petal. 4 single crochet in the petal, 2 half double crochet, 1, 2, 2 double crochet, 1, 2, another 2 double crochet, half double crochet, half double crochet, 4 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and single crochet between the 2 petals. Let's go into our 4th petal, 4 single crochet, 3, 4, 2 half double crochet, 2 double crochet, 1, 2, and now the other side. 2 double crochet, 2 half double crochet, 4 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4. To do that one again, and single crochet between the 2 petals, and now let's work the last petal. 4 single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 2 half double crochet, 2 double crochet, again 2 double crochet, 2 half double crochet, 4 single crochet, 2, 3, 4, and slip stitch into the base there. I am going to snip my yarn right here, and that's our first orchid piece right there. I'm going to go away and make one more orchid, and then we're going to come back. I'm going to show you how to make the leaves, and then we're going to construct the piece together. Okay. I am back with my 2 orchids. Let's move on to making the leaves now. I am going to take my finger, wrap the yarn around the finger 4 times, 2, 3, 4, remove the yarn, and put my crochet hook through the space and just start to single crochet around it. I'm going to single crochet around this yarn about 15 times. So 15, single crochets as an estimate. And single crochet in the first space, chain 1, and single crochet in every chain around the piece. And slip stitch into the first chain. So that's the center of our leaf complete. Now, the way I would like for you to look at this is the bottom half of the leaf, this is the top half of the leaf. Go into the next chain with a half double crochet. We're going to go into the next chain with 2 double crochets in the same chain. In the next chain, we're going to go and do a double crochet. In the next chain, we're going to do a double crochet. Now we've reached the center of the leaf. So we are going to place 3 triple crochets in that same chain space there. Okay, so we've got the pointy bit of our leaf. Next chain, we're going to repeat this pattern on the opposite side. So that's a double crochet, 2 double crochet in the same space, a half double crochet, and then a slip stitch in the next space. That is a leaf ready. I'm going to snip that like that. I'm going to go and tuck the excess yarn in and make another leaf. I have my 2 orchids and I've got my 2 leaves. I'm going to put this together. I think I want like a stem going from the first orchid into the second orchid, maybe here. And then I want to put the 2 leaves together. Not together, but like that almost. So let's go and start. I'm going to slip stitch into the bottom of the first orchid. And I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and see how I feel about that. Nope. 1, 2, 3. I like that. So I've chained 8 and I'm going to slip stitch and connect to the second orchid. I am simply going to go ahead and just single crochet up this chain to make the stem a little bit thicker. I have changed yarn colour, by the way, because I'm in the process, as I said before, of putting together a cardigan, and I want different shades of red to pop. That may not be too visible in the camera, but I can't wait to share the final result with you. This is probably going to take me a couple of months to make, but nevertheless, it's a work in progress. So I've connected the first orchid to the second orchid. Now let's connect the leaves to the second orchid. I think that I want to do like one like that and maybe one like that. So I'm going to slip stitch in the bottom of the second orchid. I'm going to chain, let's say 5 to start with. Yep, I'm going to chain 5. I'm going to slip stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117 into the into the first sleeve, and I'm gonna just single crochet all the way up that chain or stem until I reach the top. Put one more, and then I'm definitely going to put a slip stitch and there like that. I'm going to snip that and hide that tail away. Like that. What we're looking like so far. I think this leaf around about there. So now I'm going to make a stem that is continuous from this piece to this piece. To do that, I'm gonna slip stitch 1, 2, 3. Let's see if 3 looks no. 3, 4, 5. No, 2 more. Yes, I'm happy with 7. So now I'm gonna just slip stitch, second chain up from that first leaf that from the first stem that I made, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and don't forget to slip stitch. I hope that this video was helpful for you. Please comment, like, and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, but it means the absolute world to me. Thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed day. Bye.